to miss this, we are going to record this. So if you may click the access button, it would be awesome. Right. Just to tell you for the note, y'all can go in the IMC website as what you can see here, right? So when you go to the IMC website, you will get all the relevant information about the universities we have. If you look at this year, the best results for the ERPM exams were created by, students from Viteb State Medical University. இந்த வருஷத்துல வந்து SLMC exams பெஸ்டா ஸ்கோர் பண்ண ஆட்களோட ரேங்கிங்கை பார்த்தா டாப் 50ல ஆட்கள் இருக்கிறாங்க from Viteb State Medical University. So this has been a very good proven record how the university is. Where would you find all our videos would be actually here. So can I request students to later check IMC campus, go to this particular session, go to this particular link, and I'm going to send this as a text message. Please subscribe and help us grow this channel. And I've given you the channel. I'll give you guys a minute. If you can just go and click a subscribe for that, it would be a very great help. Can I have our guests for today to open up their cameras so that everyone can see them? And we would be going ahead with this. Yes, can our students please switch on your cameras? Hi, Myron. Hi, Alia. Right.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Let me get y'all in one screen. Hi, Ahmed.
Hey, sir.
I'm going to get all of y'all in one screen. Okay, Ahmed, I think I've lost your camera. Others, okay, right, done. So I have got all 4 of y'all in one screen, right? This is going to be a very interactive session for all our students and parents here. நாங்க ஒரு செக்ஷன் இங்கிலீஷ்லயும் ஒரு செக்ஷன் தமிழ்லயும் பேசுவோம். Can I get a feedback on how things are with y'all, each one of y'all? உங்களோட சைடால ஒரு இன்ட்ரோடக்ஷன் வந்து நீங்க யாரு, இந்த ஸ்கூல்ல இருக்கிறீங்க, எப்ப நீங்க பெலருஸ் போனீங்க, how did you meet your counselors at International Medical Campus? ஒரு small short introduction வந்து பார்ப்போம். So Ahmed, let's go with you.
My name is Ahmed. I did A-levels in Portland Precision Science College. My counselor is Miss Sumaya. I met her through my friend Shifa. I was in the February batch, winter. So I went to Belarus on 17th February last year.
Right.
So far, everything is good. I'm in second semester right now. Means I finished the semester, I'm in second semester.
Right, cool. Ahalya, what is the introduction to Madri?
Yeah, I'm Ahalya. I'm from Portland President Science College. I came here last year, 12th of August. Just finished our first year now.
Right. Okay. Thank you. And Myron?
Hi, I'm Myron, and I'm from Trinity College. And I got to know about IMC from my relations, and my counselor was Sumaya. And now I'm currently in the second semester, and everything is going good.
Okay, right. Cool. Right. So first thing I want to ask from the 3 of y'all is, honestly, how safe is it to study medicine in the Republic of Belarus? What is your opinion as students who are there, who are on and off coming for the vacation, who are going. What is your opinion? You all can speak in English, you all can speak in Tamil. What opinion enna and the Belarusல இப்ப விட்டெப்ஸ்ல in general சேஃப்டியை பத்தி நீங்க பேசுறா உங்களோட சேஃப்டியை பத்தி நீங்க என்ன மாதிரி எக்ஸ்பிளனேஷனும் தருங்க. Let's start with Alia. நீங்க சொல்லுங்க பாப்போம்.
யா பர்சனலி சொல்லணும்னு சொன்னா பெலருஸ் ஒரு பீஸ்ஃபுல் கண்ட்ரி. இங்க வந்து ஸ்டடீஸை மேற்கொண்டு கொண்டு போகணும்னு சொன்னா இங்க நிறைய ஃபெசிலிட்டிஸ் யூனிவர்சிட்டியால நிறைய ஃபெசிலிட்டிஸ் இருக்கு. அதே மாதிரி ஹாஸ்டல்ஸ், நான் இப்ப இங்க பெலருஸ்ல இருக்கிறது ஹாஸ்டலும் நிறைய ஃபெசிலிட்டிஸ் இருக்கு. அதே மாதிரி நிறைய ஹெல்ப் பண்ணுவாங்க சீனியர்ஸ். ஆல்சோ இங்க படிக்கிறதுக்கு ஒரு என்வாயன்மெண்ட்.
ரைட். அப்ப இந்த கொஞ்சத்துல உங்களோட ஹாஸ்டல்ல கொஞ்சம் பாக்கலாம் தானே?
யா ஷூர்.
Okay, right. Ahmed, what about you?
So far everything is good.
Ahmed, if you don't mind, konjam orama konjam pesunga if you don't mind.
Okay. So like so far everything is good, sir. Like the university is nice. I especially love our anatomy department. It's like
Anatomy department.
Yeah. So because the professors also nice, like the laborants, everyone is nice. They give the specimens in every time, and even like we can go study on Saturdays. So like the university is so far good. I like it.
Right. Okay. Myron, what about you?
So safety wise, it's there's no any problem because we can even walk in the midnight around in 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. There won't be any problems. And university wise, we have proper infrastructure and everything was good. But there's nothing to worry about it.
Right. So basically, Myron.
And so far, IMC head office is also here.
Awesome.
And if we want anything, this IMC office will take care of that. Here we have Dinesh Anna and Dr. Bhatt here. They're always there to help us.
So basically, Myron, அங்க பெலரூஸ்ல அந்த war situation பத்தி யாரு சார் கேட்டா நீங்க இந்த மாதிரி இது ஒன்று தருங்க. What's the situation?
War situation, we don't have any problems, sir. Like here everything is normal. They don't even care about the war. Like they are very chill and they were like, how do you say, அவங்களுக்கு அது வந்து தேவையில்லாத மாதிரி அவங்களோட வேலையை பார்த்துட்டு இருக்காங்க.
Right. Okay. Ahalya, இந்த மாதிரி கேள்வி வந்து கேட்டா lot of parents மார்கள் எங்கள்கிட்ட கேட்பாங்க அந்த கண்ட்ரி வந்து ஃபீமேல்ஸ்க்கு எவ்வளவு சேஃப் என்று. ஸோ how is your experience? உங்களோட எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் பத்தி நீங்க சொன்னா பெலரூஸ்ல like can you like go late night in the road if there is something urgent, something important? What have you got to say about the safety?
நான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட்டுக்கே சொன்ன மாதிரி பெலரூஸ் ஒரு பீஸ்ஃபுல் கண்ட்ரி. இங்க வந்து உமன்ஸ்க்கு எந்த ஒரு பிரச்சனையுமே இல்லை. நம்ம எந்த லேட் நைட்ல வெளியில போயிட்டு வந்தாலும் யாரும் நம்மளை டிஸ்டர்ப் பண்ண மாட்டாங்க. இங்க உள்ள பீப்புள் நம்மளை டிஸ்டர்ப் பண்ண மாட்டாங்க, நாமளும் அவங்களோட டிஸ்டர்ப் பண்ண மாட்டோம். எங்களோட லாங்குவேஜ் ரஷ்யன், மெயினா ரஷ்யன் தான் பேசுவாங்க. நம்ம இங்கிலீஷ் இங்க மோஸ்டா இங்கிலீஷ் பேச மாட்டாங்க. அப்படி இருந்தாலும் பீப்புள் வந்து டிஸ்டர்ப் பண்ணவே மாட்டாங்க. உமன்ஸுக்கு ஃபுல் சேஃப்டி. எந்த நைட்லயும் தனியாவும் போயிட்டு வரலாம். ஆனா நான் ஹாஸ்டல் தான் மோஸ்டா 12க்குள்ளுக்கு ஹாஸ்டல் வந்துடணும். அதுல லேட் நைட் வாக்லாம் கொஞ்சம் குறைவு தான்.
Right. Okay. Ahmed, like weren't your parents scared? Like, you know, நீங்க war zoneல இருக்கிறீங்க என்று அந்த மாதிரி ஒன்றும் இல்லையா?
Nothing like that, sir, because if we see like Ukraine is even not near to Vitebsk. Oh, well,
yes,
like
it's a bit far away.
It's the next country, yes. Yeah, and so far nothing happened to us, like except the money withdrawal, that sanctions. We had a big problems. Now everything is like okay, alhamdulillah. Like so far nothing happened. Like my father is not much scared. Like at the first time he was scared. After that, like they to Dinesh Anna and everyone, like they explained the situation. Now everything is
okay. Right. I think it's a good point you actually brought in. right? I want all three of you all to actually share your honest experience. If ஈக்கிற சூழ்நிலையில வந்து how are you managing your finances? உங்களோட இப்ப எங்களுக்கு தெரியும் வந்து ஸ்ரீலங்கால இருக்கிற சிச்சுவேஷன்ல சில நேரத்துக்கு there is a restriction in using dollars overseas. ஸோ சில பேங்க்ஸ் வந்து அவங்களோட கரன்சிஸ் வந்து கொஞ்சம் ரெஸ்ட்ரிக்ட் பண்ணிக்கிறாங்க. இப்ப ஈக்கிற பிரச்சனைல how are you managing it? Let's say Mayuran, how do you manage your expenses?
So obviously, so far there are a lot of banks providing to withdraw the cash. But some like 1, 2, 3 banks are not allowed to withdraw money. Like there is a limit. Like you can withdraw like per week 150 rubles or 200 rubles. There's a limit of withdrawal. But some banks like Prior Bank or VTB, there are banks, some kind of banks, they offer to withdraw more money. So far there is no problem for withdrawing money and not.
Right. Ahalya, உங்களோட சைடுல எப்படி?
Only enter 2 cards from HNB and commercial. இங்க நான் usually Belarus bank and the Prior bank use பண்றது. So weekly I can withdraw 30 rubles. So other
right. And how do you manage your like உங்களோட cooking, சாப்பாடு அதெல்லாம் how do you manage it?
Basic for normal life student depend தான் அந்த செலவு இது எல்லாமே. இப்போ நார்மலா ஒரு பேசிக் லைஃப்க்கு வந்து 80 to 100 rubles per week is enough. Normal lifeக்கு.
Right. Okay. Ahmed, what about you? How do you manage your cards and things like that?
So my father is working in Amman apparently. So like I use like 4 cards basically. Amana Bank. I have an HNB one and HNB credit card and a Sampath credit card. So like so far, then Amana Bank HNB card like is less in the commissions and everything.
Right.
In Sampath and all, it's like 154.5 something. In HNB, they only deduct like 147. So like, so I can manage like for week, like I get like 100 rubles.
Right, that's good. Some people say that you own Amana Bank. Is that true?
My father is just working, right, as a manager.
So I want the three of you all to know. உங்களோட 3 பேரே பார்க்கணும். Why do we want actually parents, okay, and students to actually see these kind of sessions? Is a reason because நம்மட parents மார்கள் teachers மார்கள் கொஞ்சம் மீடியால வர நியூஸ்ல கொஞ்சம் சில நேரத்துக்கு worry பண்ணுவாங்க. So I have done lot of sessions. I wanted parents to also see what is the view of this. So I'm going to show you a small photo. I want you all to just check this photo and see like what are they saying here. So I think you all can see when I share this on the screen. This is a very நாங்க இங்கிலீஷ்ல சொல்லுற இந்த மாதிரி விஷயத்துக்கு பாராடாக்ஸ் என்று, ரைட்? இந்த பாராடாக்ஸ்ல என்ன விஷயம் என்றா கொஞ்சம் லோட் ஆகிறதுக்கு ஒரு டைம் ஒன்று வருது. இப்ப ஒரு ஏஜென்ட் உண்டு. அந்த ஏஜென்ட் பேர் வந்து நான் பர்பஸா பிளர் பண்ணிட்டேன். அவங்க வந்து ஃபோக்கஸ் பண்ணுற யூனிவர்சிட்டி வந்து எர்வான். அது பிரச்சனை இல்லை. So there is only 2 people who are doing Erwan in Sri Lanka. அது பிரச்சனை இல்லை. ஆனால் இதுல இஷ்யூ வந்து why do they put something like this? No warfare like in Russia and Belarus. War illenda why do parents do this? So adum oru paradox enda, I think ninga Google la pedu paatha you will understand what's the paradox. Paradox enda, it's like the same sentence which has 2 different opposites. இந்த புள்ள வந்து பெலருஸ்ல தான் படிக்கிறாங்க. So this is why are you using one of our students? Why are you using one of our students, Vidhi Chand, who is officially Dr. Vidhi Chand now? Yeah. Why are you using officially a student who is in Belarus? அவங்க பெலருஸ்ல தான் இருக்கிறாங்க. From year 1 till year 6 அவங்க பெலருஸ்ல தான் இருக்கிறாங்க. At Vitebsk State Medical University, she was a very good student there. and you are telling people in the mother areas war you are telling. So you have to I mean, I always tell parents and teachers to understand this, because I think students have to tell the reality. So now on the I'm just telling for Myron and Ahmed and Ahalia, what we always tell is when our parents call from Sri Lanka, they are kind of worried. அவங்க worry பண்றாங்கடா, ஸ்ரீலங்கால இருக்கிற மீடியா ஸ்டேஷன்ஸ் வந்து அமெரிக்கன் பயஸ் நியூஸ் தான் காட்டுவாங்க. அமெரிக்கன் பயஸ் நியூஸ் உதாரணத்துக்கு CNN, BBC, Fox இல்லாட்டி ஸ்கை. CNN, BBC இல்லாட்டி ஸ்கை. இந்த நியூஸை நாங்க எடுத்து டிரான்ஸ்லேட் பண்ணிட்டு தான் நாங்க காட்டுவோம். அப்ப டிரான்ஸ்லேட் பண்ணிட்டு காட்ட போக்கல என்ன வரும், ஒரு டென்ஷன் ஒன்று கிரியேட் பண்ற மாதிரி வந்தா அவங்களுக்கு ஒரு பயம் ஒன்று வரும். அதோட சில ஏஜென்ட்ஸ் அதுல ஒரு ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி ஒன்று எடுப்பாங்க, ஸ்ரீலங்கன் பேரண்ட்ஸ்க்கு இந்த மாதிரி இது ஒன்று காட்டா. பட் ஐ திங்க் பீப்புள் ஹேவ் டு யூஸ் தேர் பிரெயின்ஸ் டு அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் தட் நோ ஒன் லைக்ஸ் வார். ஸோ வி வாண்ட் ஆல் ஆஃப் இட் டு செட். இப்ப வர காட்டும் வந்து நாங்க கொஞ்சம் பார்த்தா யுக்ரைன்ல இல்லாட்டி ரஷ்யால இருக்கிற சிச்சுவேஷன்ல வந்து I think it's just like what we say in English, a cold war. Cold war inda rendu per vandu serious war ku povama, they will have little issues, but apart from that there won't be any other serious issues in the tan naangalum idu pannukondu ikiram. So let's see like how that will go and things like that. So I wanted parents to know and see that there are serious agents, sub-agents who are actually taking wrong information like this, and we want them to be very careful about what they are doing there. Ahalia, let's get back to you. I am very eager, Ahalia, to see how your hostel room is.
Yeah, it's
Just show me like part by part.
yeah, it's quite small, but two people can share this room. This is my room. 2 beds are there, and 2 tables, and book rack and all. This is my room, and the cupboards.
Right.
And this is my block. A small corridor.
Yes.
Here. And there's a washroom. There's a small bathtub.
Okay.
Also. And this is a common kitchen. 5 people can share this kitchen.
Okay, that's nice. So have you learned to cook and all? Illa?
Yeah, can.
Okay. நாங்க வந்து myself and Amila நாங்க வந்து ஒரு தரக்கு, ஆனால் அது விட்டப்ஸ்லாவே இல்லை, குரோட்னோக்கு தான் போனோம். குரோட்னோ போகல சரியான லேட். அப்ப லேட்டா போகல ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் மார்க்கில் பேத்து மீட் ஆகும் என்று நாங்களும் கொஞ்சம் போனோம் பாக்குறதுக்கு. பார்த்தா வந்து நாங்க எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ணோம் வந்து ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் வில் பி லைக், அதாவது we expected the girls will be cooking, boys will be சும்மா டைமை வேஸ்ட் பண்ணிக்கொண்டு ஈப்பாங்களோ தெரியான்னு தான் நாங்க நினைச்சோம். Right?
And vice versa, right? It happened like vice versa, right? Boys cook.
Yeah, we were shocked, right? So we thought like, what are these boys going to do? அவங்க எங்க கவனிக்க போறாங்க என்று நாங்க நினைப்போம். Right, okay, these girls only will be cooking. என்று அதுக்காக வேண்டி நான் வந்து அதுக்கு பிக்சரும் இப்ப தேடிக்கொண்டு தான் நிக்கிறேன். So we went there, and this is of course I took a picture. They're very interesting students. They were cooking. I'll show the students what they were cooking. I was pretty much shocked to see like, wow, these people are very interesting people who are actually strongly involved in trying to make us a meal and things like that. While I saw that others were not like that. So okay, I'm going to spotlight Amila. Right, okay, Amila is also in. Hi, Amila.
Hello, Inti. Hi, everyone.
Hi guys. So Amila is also here. So this is what actually we faced in Grodno. So the boys actually were cooking and cutting vegetables and all this stuff. So girls were actually chit-chatting and they were just wasting time. Ahalya, எல்லாம் இப்ப வந்து மறுபக்கம் மாதிரி தான் நிக்குது இனி. Right. So Amila, before you came, I just showed them this picture and we just took them in with the Tamil background and told them about what Belarus is going through and things like that. So, and Ahalya was showing her room also. So Amila, if you want to ask any questions, you can of course
yeah, actually, Armenia is advertising like this all this time. Actually, there is no war at all in Belarus. I mean, these students will witness what we are saying, both Intikab and myself and all, like IMC go there together. And every student who is studying in Belarus, right, they all know there is no war in Belarus. Just to get a marketing or a competitive advantage only, they're advertising like this, because they don't have any competitive edge over Belarus. Because I mean, if you are thinking of Armenia as a destination, there are no doctors who pass TRPM examination in Sri Lanka as well. I mean, also like General Medical Council examination in UK, USMLE, there are no Sri Lankans who have passed out from this university. So in order to create a kind of a competitive edge, they are focusing on, they have created a fake war inside Belarus and they are advertising. And actually there's a war in Armenia in the borders with Azerbaijan. So that has been there for a long time, but inside Belarus, there's nothing. I think these students, Myron, I
Yes,
think,
sir.
yeah, you can add something. I mean, like, it's a very safe country, especially for girls. I mean, there's a girl here also. They know how safe Belarus is for girls, especially Belarus as a country. They respect girls pretty much, because
Correct,
they have a kind of a belief that, the success of the world war, I mean, those days, I mean, the entire Europe was involved in the world war, and the success of the world war due to the backup or the support given by the ladies. Because of that, the ladies are treated pretty high and they have been given pretty much high regards in Belarus. So it's absolutely safe country.
Thanks. Amila, நம்மட இன்டர்நேஷனல் மெடிக்கல் கேம்பஸ்ல டெபியூட்டி சிஇஓ ஆயிருந்து அவங்க சொல்லிக்கிறாங்க வந்து ஆர்மேனியா இந்த கண்ட்ரியில ஸ்ரீலங்காக்கு வந்து பிராக்டிஸ் பண்ற ஒரு டாக்டர் சார் இல்ல. ஸோ அவங்களுக்கு வந்து ஒரு ரீசன் ஒன்று காட்டுறதுக்கு ஒரு பாயிண்ட் ஒன்று இல்லை. அதுக்கு தான் இந்த வார் சிச்சுவேஷனை அவங்க இது பண்ணிக்கிறாங்க. ஸோ ஸ்ரீலங்கால SLMC எக்ஸாம் ஒன்று இருக்குது. அந்த எக்ஸாம் சிட் பண்ண ஆட்களோ அந்த எக்ஸாம்ல பாஸ் ரேட்டோ ஒண்ணுமே இல்லை. அந்த மாதிரி ஆர்மேனியன் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் மார்கள் வேற என்ன சரி கண்ட்ரியில பேருக்கு லைசன்ஸ் எடுக்கிறதுக்கு ஒரு ஹிஸ்டரியில ஒரு இன்ஃபர்மேஷனும் இல்லை. அதாவது பிரிட்டிஷ்ல மெடிக்கல் கவுன்சில் ஒன்று இருக்குது, இல்லாட்டி வேற மெடிக்கல் கவுன்சில் ஒன்று இருக்குது. அப்படி இருந்தா அவங்களோட ஒரு தகவல் ஒன்று இல்லை. ஸோ அதுக்கு பெலரூஸ் வந்து கொஞ்சம் அவுட்ஸ்டாண்டிங் ஒரு யூனிட்டா இருக்குது. ஸோ ஐ திங்க் யூ கைஸ் நோ த பெலரூஸ் மேப் ரியலி வெல். ஸோ இப்ப நாங்க காட்டினா வந்து இஃப் தேர் இஸ் அ ப்ராப்ளம் இன் கிவ், பேரண்ட்ஸ் மார்கள் இருக்கணும் வந்து இப்ப அதாவது ஸ்ரீலங்கால நாங்க இருக்கிறோம், ஒரு பிரச்சனை வந்து மால்டீவ்ஸ்ல இருக்குது. ஸோ ஹவு கேன் தட் ஆக்சுவலி அஃபெக்ட் அஸ்? ஸோ இந்த ஏரியாஸ்ல கொஞ்சம் டிஸ்டன்ஸை பார்த்தா நீங்க கூகுள்ல பேத்துட்டு கொஞ்சம் சர்ச் பண்ணா த டிஸ்டன்ஸ் ஃப்ரம் கிவ் டு கொமெல், அதாவது த மோஸ்ட் க்ளோசஸ்ட் டு கிவ் இஸ் அட்லீஸ்ட் அபவுட் 260 kilometers. தட்ஸ் குவைட் ஃபார். இப்ப நம்ம ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் மார்கள் ஈக்கிற விதத்தை பார்த்தா கிரோட்னோ என்ற 800 kilometers, இங்க பார்த்தா 600 kilometers. So this is actually areas I would say quite far away from here. So that is something which actually I wanted to add. Who else is in the hostel at the moment? Myron, are you in the hostel?
No, sir, I'm in the apartment, sir.
Okay, Ahmed, can I see your hostel if you don't mind?
So I'm in SF. I came last week.
Sorry, where are you?
I'm in SF. Yeah.
He's in Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka, yes.
Okay.
I came for the vacation.
Right. When you came for the vacation, how did you organize your flights?
My father went through an agent. Like my seniors also advised me not to put Turkish, so like I booked Qatar Airways.
That's a wise decision you took. That's a very wise decision. So this time, Amila, this time, after the developments, I thought at the students briefing to tell students if they are coming for the vacation, I think if they have pre-done, that means while they are in Belarus for now these kids are in Belarus for a couple of months. If they, let's say, have a Schengen visa, they have a Schengen visa and they get stuck, let's say, in Turkey. From Turkey, they
Yeah,
can
yeah.
do anything within minutes. Like you can get a Turkish visa and you can get into any other flight within minutes. So I will
Yeah,
encourage
correct.
them to get that, or like what you did for the Saja option. They can, I think, pay about 25,000 rupees and get the UAE visa, which is, I think it will take 1 or 2 days to get. It's
Yes,
easy.
yes,
What?
yes. And also, Inti, just to add, you showed the map between like Gomel and Kiev. And also, just to update the students who attended the seminar, the war is happening on the other border of Ukraine, like Donbass area and all. So that is near Black Sea. So it's not on the Belarus border also, the other border, other side. So it's a pretty much a long distance. So you don't have to worry about anything.
Right. So Amila, if like whatever you say, I will translate it into Tamil. If parents ask, what will now IMC has an office, and the kids were saying that, the excellent service by Dr. Dinesh and his team with Dr. Bhatia. Now, let's say, Amila, what happens if the issue in Ukraine gets a bit escalated and students or parents get worried, like what is the next step IMC would do?
Actually, we have been in touch with the Sri Lankan embassy in Moscow, because in case of a war situation or in case of an emergency situation, the relationship will be between the Belarus government, the Russian government, and the Sri Lankan government. So the Russian embassy would come into play. So there's a Sri Lankan embassy in Moscow. So we are in touch with them like on basically daily basis for student matters, especially in the event of rerouting flights also through Russia. We are in touch with them always. So we have like a lot of backup plans in that case. We have devised last in like January, February months. I mean, how to repatriate students in case of escalation of a war or something like that. So Dr. Bhatia will do all the groundwork, like transferring the students to Minsk airport, and the embassy will do the stuff like arranging maybe if there's need of a chartered flight. So those things actually the embassy will help along with us for the students. So that plan is there, so not to worry about.
Right. So Ms. Amila வந்து சொல்லிக்கிறாங்க, இப்ப just in case யுக்ரைன்ல இருக்கிற பிரச்சனை கொஞ்சம் ஒரு 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 டிஃபரெண்ட் ஆங்கிளுக்கு போனா, கொஞ்சம் சீரியஸ் ஆவினா, இன்டர்நேஷனல் மெடிக்கல் கேம்பஸ் நமக்கு ரஷ்யால இருக்கிற ஸ்ரீலங்கன் எம்பசியோட கவர்மெண்ட் லெவலா ஒரு டிசிஷன் ஒன்று எடுத்துட்டு, அந்த டிசிஷனை வந்து எந்த மாதிரி நாங்க செய்யணுமோ, அதாவது நாங்க வந்து யூனிவர்சிட்டியில கொஞ்சம் டெம்பரரியா என்ன சார் டிசிஷன் எடுத்து நிப்பாட்டுவோமோ, இல்லாட்டி வேற மாதிரி நாங்க டீச்சிங் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுவோமா, இல்லாட்டி அவங்க ஸ்ரீலங்காக்கு வரத்துக்கு வீசா ஒன்று எடுக்கணுமா, அந்த மாதிரி என்ன சரி டிசிஷன் ஒன்று எடுக்கணும் என்றா அவங்க கட்டாயமா ஒரு டிசிஷன் எடுப்பாங்க. அந்த பேசிஸ் தான் உங்களுக்கு ஒரு ஆஃபீஸ் ஒன்று இருந்தா கொஞ்சம் ஒரு அட்வான்டேஜா இருக்கும். So it is very good that you all have an office like this. So Ahmad, tell us about the services by Dr. Dinesh and the team and the crowd there. What are they up to?
So like for now, my student coordinators, Vidyaka, Kiriana was there, and Minura is there now, and Gautaman is there. And wherever I call, someone, at least one people will answer. Even Dineshana, even I call him midnight or the 4 times. My phone was damn worried, so like I called him like in a daily basis, honestly. But he didn't say a word. He always answered, and like he talks to my father.
He usually doesn't sleep. He usually doesn't sleep at night or morning.
Yeah, he don't sleep.
So Ahalia, what about you? How are the services from the team there?
Yeah, யூஸ்வலி நான் இங்க ஹெல்ப் கூடுதல் அடிக்கிறேன்னு சொன்னா டாக்டர் தினேஷ் எந்த டைம்ல வேணாலும் கால் பண்ணி ஏதாவது டவுட் ஏதாச்சும் பிரச்சனை அப்படின்னு சொன்னா தினேஷனாக கால் பண்ணி பேசலாம். அப்படியே அதுக்கு மேல எமர்ஜென்சியா இருந்தா ஐஎம்சி கௌதமன் அண்ணா இருக்காங்க இங்க ஹாஸ்டல்ல இருக்காங்க. ஸோ ஹாஸ்டல்ல ஏதாவது எமர்ஜென்சின்னு சொன்னா அவங்கள்ட்ட போயிட்டு கன்சல்ட் பிரச்சனையே சால்வ் பண்ண அந்த மாதிரி. இதே டாக்டர் தினேஷ்னா எப்பவுமே யூனிவர்சிட்டி வருவாங்க. யூனிவர்சிட்டியில ஏதாச்சும் பிரச்சனையா இருந்தாலும் அவங்கள கன்சல்ட் பண்ணி எல்லா பிரச்சனையுமே நாங்க சால்வ் பண்ணி பண்றது இங்க.
ரைட், ஓகே. இப்போ கொஞ்சம் நாங்க எக்ஸ்ட்ரா கரிக்குலர் ஆக்டிவிட்டிஸ் பத்தி கொஞ்சம் பேசுவோம். ஐ ஹர்ட் தட் யூ கைஸ் ஆர் வெரி ஃபோக்கஸ்ட் ஆன் எக்ஸ்ட்ரா கரிக்குலர் ஆக்டிவிட்டிஸ். நீங்க ஜிம் போறீங்கலாம், 6 பேக்ஸ் ஈக்கிரம், உங்களுக்கு என்ன மாதிரின்னு கொஞ்சம் பேசணும். So tell me, what sports do you do? Like, how do you like manage the university and all this stuff? Ahmed and Myron சொல்லுங்க மேம்.
So I'm doing. I did the basketball and football for the sports events.
Okay.
And also I'm going for gym also. Like around for the past 8 months I've been going gym also. It's very good. Like it's an excitement for in evening we'll go to the gym and the next day we'll go to the university. So it's a cycle of routine, no? So it's very happiness.
Myron, there's a nice gym, right? With CrossFit
Atom.
and all these things. Yes, Atom. Yes.
Yeah, Atom. Yeah, that's very so luxurious.
You are going there?
Yeah, I'm going there.
Okay. So just to get to know, like how much you are paying per month for the gym? Actually, it's a really nice gym.
Yes, so back then it was same price only, 75 rupees. Back then the ruble price was low. During that time it was 6,000 rupees. Now it's a bit expensive, 10,000. Cause the ruble price is expensive. Because of that reason only it's expensive. Other than that, it's a very good gym.
Per month, right?
Yes, sir, per month.
Okay.
So Ahmed, what about you?
Like the same thing I'm playing football there and I'm going for gym. So the gym is literally near my hostel. Not Myron's gym. I'm going a private gym near my hostel called Athletic, a Russian one. I think like I love to go gym because like if I have any stress in the studies and anything, like if I go there I feel stress free. So like I go regularly. Like I train 6 days a week.
Wow, okay.
That's great. Actually, Intikab was a very good football player also.
Do take Dr. Dinesh. You know, he's a very good cricket player. So he plays a lot of cricket.
He plays.
Yeah, we have seen him playing cricket.
Yeah, we go with him sometimes.
Don't make him. Only thing is, don't make
like
him the umpire.
Right?
Everything else is okay, but don't give him the umpire. Everything else is good in him. Ahalia, what things do you do? Like, I mean, when you're like stressed or like, you know, when you're, you know, you want to just, you know, shift your mind to something else, like in the uni.
Yeah, after uni, there's a ground outside the hostel. நாங்க வந்து யூனி போயிட்டு ஹாஸ்டல் வந்து ஒரு ரிலாக்ஸுக்காக வேண்டி அவுட் சைட்ல ஒரு கிரவுண்ட் இருக்கு, அந்த ட்ரெக் இருக்கு. ஸோ அந்த ட்ரெக்ல போயிட்டு ஜாக்கிங் மாதிரி போயிட்டு வருவோம். ஹாஸ்டலை சுற்றி வாக்கிங் போவோம். அந்த மாதிரிலாம் போயிட்டு வந்து தான் எங்கள் ஸ்டடீஸை கொண்டு போகிறது இங்க. அப்போ ஒரு ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் ரிலீஃப் உண்டு இங்க இருக்கு.
You are in the hostel, right?
Yeah, I'm in the hostel.
Okay, which hostel are you?
Hostel number 1, Pabedi.
Pabedi one, okay.
Pabedi is the one which you need to walk for 22 minutes.
Yeah.
20
around.
Yeah. So you walk or you go in the bus?
Yeah. Currently you are in the hostel? Now you are in the hostel?
Yeah, now I'm in the hostel.
Okay.
Ahalia, can you show your room again to Amila? You just, I mean, to check, like, it gives us old memories, you know, coming there actually.
This is our room.
Okay.
It's actually very neat. I'm telling you,
it's very neat.
Really
it's
nice.
Very neat. It's very neat. Because Intikab and myself, actually, when we visit Belarus, we always go and visit the students in the hostel. So we know we know how the students are managing their rooms. But this is very, very, very good. I mean, you have done a very good job.
Actually, we had wallpaper. We need some,
that's the thing. Okay.
so we removed last week that.
So
this week. So we have to paint this room, we have to modify, we have to change.
Okay. So you got it renovated, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Even the washrooms you got them renovated, or only the room?
Only the room.
Only the room. Okay.
So outside the common fridge is outside for all the few rooms, no?
We bought that fridge. My roommate.
You bought it. Right. Okay, good.
So how much did you spend on modifying your room to get it to a good state?
It's like 50 ruble. We
Okay.
just paint the room. That's it.
Right. Okay.
Oh, okay. It looks but quite neat.
Yeah, it's very good. It's very good.
So
Actually, those
now,
days in the students used to do that, right? But you know,
correct.
for the last 3-4 years, students actually now actually the students are not quite interested in getting it renovated. But those days, I can remember the students went there and got it renovated, and you know, now you have done it. It's really good, actually.
Correct. Yeah. So guys, we are just going with about 40 minutes and a few more minutes to go. And I got a message that some students are going to experience power cuts and things like that. யாருக்கு சார் என்ன சார் questions இருக்கிறா chat boxல just send the information and we can probably read some of the questions whatever you want to actually answer. So if anyone is hoping to apply to this university which they are studying at, we would request you to okay, we would request you to speak to your counselors and get a fee structure on this. There is a very interesting question to answer on private apartments. Is anyone here in a private apartment?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Myron,
Me.
a parent wants to know about private apartments. The parent is looking for actually a private apartment for the kid. So can you just give us a detailed but a quick brief explanation on how the private apartment works?
So private apartments, it costs around $100 to $150. Depends on the person. If it's if there are two persons sharing the amount, it will be around $100 per person. And we can get a $100 apartment for very really good apartment for the $100 price.
So
even my apartment is 110. Even my apartment is $110.
$110. Right.
So you are
In
currently in the
hostels,
apartment,
how
Myron?
many people do
Yes, sir.
share your bathroom and kitchen? There is a question in, I think Ahalia, I think you showed us. How many people, Ahalia, are sharing that kitchen, which you showed?
There's a common kitchen for 2 blocks.
Okay.
So one side we can use 5 people can share.
Right.
Washroom and all 5 people can share. Even
Okay.
now we are 4 here. So we 4 share that bathroom and washroom.
Right. So I always tell students, don't worry about the washroom facilities there. Usually students can actually go to their friends' washrooms also if there is an emergency, number one. Number two, some hostels, there are also further washrooms apart from the washrooms attached to the room. Number three, there is no rush sometimes always in the morning because some students are in different groups. So one group might start lectures at 8 o'clock. One group might start lectures at 9:30. Some might start lectures at even after 10. So there is actually no big rush, which we would kind of expect. So I always tell students, now think about your school. How many are there in the A-level section? How many toilets did you have? Look at a school like Royal College, maybe like 400 500 students are there in the A-level section, but maybe there is only about 15 toilets maybe. So it's just the same ratio actually how it goes. Myron, there is a question.
Yes, sir.
Private apartment can be shared with how many people in a room?
So it depends, sir. If it's a 2-room apartment, 2 people. 3-room apartment, 3 people. It depends on the room count.
Correct, exactly. So I would ask parents to discuss this with the landlord, right? So the landlord and y'all are going to have an agreement. The landlord and y'all can agree, should this be shared with 2 people or should this be shared with 3 people or sometimes 4 or how it is. Only thing is, I don't encourage, Amila does not encourage one single person to share the entire thing because we don't advise people to stay all alone. So it's better that you stay with, someone together.
Please, then again, not because of the safety issues. Now, let's say if someone stays alone and, you know, if that one gets sick, nobody knows. Right. So, I mean, it's better to have a companion also, one of your friends as the roommate, or basically the apartment, in the apartment.
So there is a question being asked by a parent: are the hostels mixed or separate girls and boys? I would answer that saying that the hostel is in one building. The entire building, the male and the female section is in the same building. The units are separate. So the female students are in a separate unit, like Ahalia said, a block. So the block which she showed is for them. The boys block is going to be separate, but it can sometimes be the next block, but it would definitely be a separate block. So that is something which we are looking at. Okay,
For
any more
example,
questions?
like Ahalia said, now you have like in your room 2 people, and the other room another 2 people. So all these 4 people are, I mean, girls. Students are
Yes.
girls. Yeah. So I mean, inside a block, the gender won't mix. It's a
Correct.
single gender. Yes.
So there is a question, how to apply for this. Can I get the application process? So please speak to your counselors, and your counselors will definitely help you through this. And they will take you through explaining how this happens, how the costing happens, what are the deadlines, etc. Okay, any more questions? We are 45 minutes gone with this, and we hope to wrap this in the next couple of minutes. Any more questions? Those who wanted the recording, yes, we will upload the recording on YouTube and keep. Others, any questions to ask?
Inti, there's a question. Aya, can you show your private hostel? I mean, Mayuran, you are in the apartment?
Yes, sir.
I thought you're in a sauna heating room.
Yeah,
You know,
seriously.
it looks like
It looked like I was going to ask the same question, but I didn't ask.
Wow, this is
This is
amazing.
It's a very good apartment.
This is nice.
That's it,
What's
sir.
the distance from here to the uni? Walking distance?
So walking distance will be around 4 kilometers, sir.
How long?
4 kilometers.
It's
4, 4.5.
Basically, you are
Yeah.
taking a taxi or maybe a
Yeah, so
bus
basically it
or a
costs
bus
around
or a, yes,
3.
yes.
Yeah, can take bus also, sir. Very
Yeah,
nearby.
So now you have a TV room here. So I always tell parents, like hostels don't have all those entertainment, but the private apartments have. And I think these washrooms and all the facilities are shared between you and another friend, 2 people or 3?
Yes, sir. 3 people, sir.
Okay, this is a very interesting question to Ahalia. I want to know, Akka, how do you plan your meals for a day? Do you plan it for a week, or do you do it daily, or do you get it from the uni canteen? How do you do it?
It's depend on the timetable. University time. Sometimes மற்றபடி வீக்குக்கு டெய்லி சமைக்கிறது இல்லை, அது ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். ஏன்னா யூனி போயிட்டு வந்து அதை ரிவைஸ் பண்ணுறதுக்கே டைம் போகும். ஸோ வீக்லி 3 times or 2 சமைச்சு பண்ணுவோம்.
Okay, twice or thrice. So you keep it in the freezer and heat it again, or how?
Yeah, we keep it in the freezer and heat and cook it.
Right. Okay. So someone has asked about the cost of the hostel. So I think the hostel is about $80 a month average if you are paying monthly, right?
Yeah, last time I paid for a year $850.
850, about 85 a month then. Okay, right. Okay. Any other questions? Okay, so I suppose that's it. So thank you, Ahmad. Thank you, Myron. Thank you, Amila. Thank you, Ahalia, for joining us. today to just clarify a lot of things with students, and I think help them to decide on something. This is a quick advice for those who are looking at applying to the university. We are running out of time. We are running out of seats. Anyone who is looking for a university slot, immediately contact your counselors, and we would definitely do the needful. There is a question about the prices of private apartments. Like I think Mayuran said, it's about $150 or maybe $170 a month. It depends on the distance and the facilities.
Facilities, yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes I know that there are apartments right in front of Vitebs. It's just to cross the road. I think it's 1
Yeah,
minute.
in front of Frumze. It's called Frumze
Correct.
apartments.
Sometimes the ones which are closer is not good. Sometimes the ones which are 10 minutes walking distance is better. So I would always tell, don't look at the distance, look at the distance, look at the facilities, look at the private apartment if there are more Sri Lankans there, look at if there is a community there, look whether there is a place where you can go and eat something, look at all these facts there. So Dr. Dinesh from the Sri Lankan office will actually give you a small tour on this, and he will explain how it works. So thank you very much, guys. That's it from
Yes,
me.
sir.
I'll probably meet you all again later, and hope to see you all soon in Belarus when I meet you, when we come there.
Sure,
Myself
sir.
and Amila.
We'll be waiting to meet with you also.
There's a
Bye, sir.
small question. One question: is there a chance to be rejected at the entrance exam?
Okay. What is the cost of a? Okay, there are two questions. So, what is the cost of a air ticket is being asked here. Selmi, looking at what is currently going on, the air tickets are going to be priced based on the dollar fluctuations of what is happening. So as at now, the very recent batch which is going to Belarus is bearing about 5,50,000 rupees, looking at the dollar conversion rate. This conversion can go up to about 6 lakhs, 7 lakhs. What you have to understand is sometimes, traveling to Canada can cost you about 1 million. It's all because of the dollar fluctuation. So get ready for a air ticket price somewhere around that. To answer Amila's question about the exams, the exams needs preparation. If there are students who are going to come for the preparation classes are going to be guided by the lecturers who are authorized by the university to train all the students so that they sit the exam and they pass it without a problem. So we have not had any issues in the past about this. However, we have faced certain complications where students have not taken the preparation classes, students have not done the mock exams, but on day one, they come and sit the exams and they have fallen short of some marks. Depending on how much marks they fall short of, the university might consider to give a second shot for the entrance exam, or also the university has considered sometimes not to give a second shot, depending on how much of gaps you have. If then so, we at IMC will give you two options. One is to apply for the next semester. Two is to apply for Gomel State Medical University if you are okay with it. So these are the current options we have.
Basically, if the student actively participate in the preparation classes we are having, like Intika said, I mean, the chances are very, very low in case of a fail.
Correct. Okay, then guys, have a blessed week, and I'll catch you all later. Take care.
You too, sir. Bye, sir.
Thank you.
Bye
See you,
bye.
sir. Bye. Take care.